Shalom Israel, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barak Thumb to the brothers, Yahweh Shemana Thumb Bashim Yahushai to the sisters. I'm Officer 500 out of y'all with the ISPK, which is the Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We started out on West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the Commanding General Yohana. And today we have the feast of the memory of blowing the trumpet, a feast in Israel, of our culture. You understand? We're gonna celebrate that. We're gonna feast today. You understand? Like the Christian says that we don't have no following God is boring, following God is whack. Well, following God has feast days where you could drink and you could eat, you could partake, you understand, with your brothers. You understand? You could be in that brotherhood and sisterhood, man. You understand? So this is what we're doing today. Before we get started, Warriors Amajim, which means stand. We're gonna face east. We're gonna face east. Like, give me just a few seconds. Wow. All right. Mashak Israel, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatah. Canada Wakan. Let's forgive us. We don't have the trumpet, but we're gonna make the sound of the trumpet. Play the sound of the trumpet for Israel. Understand? We're gonna start with the prayers. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Shamka. Salaka. Ayah.
Shamka.
Yahweh. Malakwatka. Tabaha. Ratazaka. Ayah. Asha. Barataza. Kawa. Ayah. Bashamayam. Natan Lanawa. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kawabwat Lanawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawabwat Yanawa. Walaha. Tabayat Anawa. Banasayawan. Abba. Awashanawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahahala. Wahatapa Rahaf. Laiwalamium. So like it, just give me a second. What we just said in English? Our Father. Which are in heaven. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth.
On earth.
As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. and forgive us
Forgive us
our debts
our debt
our debts,
as we forgive our debtors,
as
as
we
we
forgive our
forgive our
debtors,
debtors,
and lead us not
and lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
evil.
For thine is the kingdom
For thine is the kingdom
and the glory,
and the glory
and the power
and the power
and the glory
and the glory.
forever. So be it.
Forever so be it.
Amen.
Amen.
I say the blessing. Barakatah. Yahweh.
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 Wa Yahushai.
Yahushua.
Wa Maikahala.
Wamayakahala.
Wa Lahayam.
Walahayam.
Matazabaya.
Matazabaya.
Alawab.
Alawah.
Yahana.
Yahana.
Alawapayam.
Alawahayam.
Asaranayam.
Asaranayam.
Akwatazayam.
Akwatazayanam.
Akayalyam.
Akayalyam.
Watyam.
Akwathyam.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
What we just said in English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh.
And Yahushai.
Yahushai.
And Michael.
And
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahana.
Commanding General Yahana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
So be it. Amen.
So be it. Amen.
We're going to read Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Ashah. Ayanya.
Ayamyam.
Aratyam. Ma'ayan. Yabaha. Azariah. Azariah. Mayam. Yahweh. Asha. Shamayam. Warataza. Ayatan. Lamawat. Ragalka. Alyanawam. Shamarka. Ana. Laha. Yanawam. Wala. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazarka. Alyad. Yamyanka. Yawaman. Ashamash. Laha.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayara.
Wayabat.
Yala.
Ya'ala.
Bala'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Malak Rai.
Right.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Atnapashka.
Alapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaka.
Zabka.
Waka.
Waka.
Maita. Wide awalam.
Why? Alam.
In English, I will lift up mine eyes
Lift my eyes
to the hills.
to the hills.
From whence cometh thy help? From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help
My help
cometh from
comes
the
from the
Lord.
Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
He that
he
keepeth
that keepeth
Israel
Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade on thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve
shall
thee from
protect
all
thee from
evil.
all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth
and forevermore.
and forevermore.
A second. We're gonna read the praise in English. This one in English. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all living things. And all things living.
all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh,
listen to us now.
listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send
evil, send curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us, thy prophets.
That speak against us, thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite brothers.
The Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evil and curses.
Evil and curses.
And punishment.
And punishment.
And destruction.
And destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And shake loose the treasure
of the rich of Israel
of the rich of Israel
that refused to give to the school,
that
refused to give to the school,
forces their riches
forces the riches
to enter into thy sanctuary,
to enter
enter in thy sanctuary,
send evils
send evils
and curses
and curses
and punishment
and punishment
and destruction
and
destruction
to the Edomites
to the Edomites
and the nations
and the nations
and their drug dealers,
and their drug dealers,
the court system,
the court
court
system,
system,
the prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues,
like synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic
Roman
Church,
Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the
the
Pope,
Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
Skinheads,
Skinheads,
Posse Comitazi,
Tazi,
the gay movement,
the gay movement,
the gay movement,
movement,
the lesbian movement,
the lesbian
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
right,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
workers of
witchcraft,
NASA space program,
NASA space program,
Army,
armies,
Navy,
navies,
Air Force,
Air
Air
Force,
Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet
open
open up the internet
and the airways,
and the airways,
the cable access channels,
the
cable
cable
access
access
channels,
channels,
and the radio channels.
and the
and the
radio
radio
channels.
channels.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
convict the spirit
Spirit of any of thy people
that seek to stop us,
that seek to stop us,
that seeks to stop us
and bring swift
and bring swiftly
and bring swift
destruction
destruction
to all the heathen
to all the
all
heathen
the evil
that stand in the way
that stand in the way
or try to stop us
or try to
try to
stop
stop us
from broadcasting
from
broadcasting
your words throughout the planet Earth.
your words.
words
throughout
throughout
the
the
planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
Let
Let
loose
loose all the plagues,
cause them to go
cause them to go
go
to and fro
to and fro
through the earth and consume them.
through the earth
and
through the
consume
earth.
them.
Let the plague shake
Let the plague shake
Shake
the house of the thief and the murderer,
the house of the thief
and the murderer.
Let Yahushua,
Let
Let
Yahweh
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael,
Michael
and
Michael
Gabriel
and Gabriel
Gabriel
and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers
Come down to flying saucer
and punish all the heathens
and punish all the
Punish
heathen
all the heathen
that come up against us,
that come up against us.
as we speak thy words,
As we speak thy words,
cause it to be known
cause it to be known
by all that it is,
and all that it is,
by all that it is,
by
by
all
all that it is,
that it is,
the angels that have done it,
the
the
angels
angels
that have done it,
cause it to be spread
cause it to be spread
through the media,
through the media,
throughout the whole earth,
throughout the whole earth,
cause them to shake at thy coming.
cause them
cause
to
them to shake at thy
thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
Yahushua.
thank you always, so be it.
Thank you always, so be it.
Give me a few seconds. We're going to read Psalm 83 in Hebrew. Yeah. Alahayim.
Alahai,
Aldamaya Laka.
Adamaka,
Alta Karash.
Karash,
Rash,
Wahal Tashakwat.
Rash,
Ah. Kayahana.
Ayahana,
Awayabyaka.
Yaka,
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama, Yawan,
Yamashana Salaka. Wamashana Yaka.
Mashana, Aqua,
Nashawa Rash.
Wash,
Al Amaika.
Micah,
Yara Yamka. Yara Salaka. Yara Yamwa.
Yamwa,
Sawad.
Sawad,
Yataza.
Gaza,
Gaza,
Wa. Altazapawan.
for one,
Yaka.
Yaka,
Amarwa.
Amara,
Amawa,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Kawa,
Wanaka. Salakia. Wanaka. Kyadam.
Yakam,
Magawa. Magoya.
Magara,
Walaha.
Walaha,
Wazarka.
Wazarka,
Wazarka,
Sham Yasharala.
Sham Yashral,
Iwad.
Arwad,
Wa,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawatazawa.
Nawatazawa,
Lab.
La,
La,
Yakadwa.
Yakazwa,
Kadwa,
Ayaka.
Ayaka,
Bayarat.
Bayarat,
Bayawat,
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa,
Ahalia.
Haya,
Adawam.
Atawam,
Wayasha Maya Laiwam.
Wayasha, Mayawam,
Mawaba.
Mawaba,
Mawaba,
Wa Agarayam.
Barbaraya.
Gabar.
Gabar.
Waimawan.
Why I'm a what?
Waimalak. Salakia. Waimalak.
Malak.
Palashat.
Palasha.
Amya Shabaya.
Yashabaya.
Tazawar.
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 Guam Ashawar.
Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Malawa.
Amam.
Amon.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai. Labanyalawat.
Yalawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Young.
Kamajam. Kasaya Sarah.
Kasaya. Ira.
Kayabian.
Kayaya.
Banakal.
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 Kashawan. Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
By one Dara.
By one Dara.
Ayawa. Daman. Lahadama. Shayatamwa. Nadaihab Mawa.
Mawa.
Kairab. Wakazaba. Wakazabak. Wakatazalamnaya. Kal nasa yakam. Wa. Asham Amawa. Nayaram Shah. Lanawa. Now what? Allahayam. Allahaya. Shayatam wa. Kagal kala. Kakwash. Lapanya raka. Kahash. Tabayra yara. Wakala lahaba.
Lahaba.
Talahat. Aryam. Khan. Taradakma. Basairaka.
Basaraka.
Wabasa wapaka.
Babaka.
Tabahalam. Mala. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwash. Wa. Shamka.
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 Yabasha. Yahweh.
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 Yabashwa.
Yabash.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Wayaba.
Wayabahawa.
Al-Yahad.
Ayahab.
Wa Yakar Pawa.
Yahweh.
Waya Abad Wa.
Wayabwa.
Waya Daiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya.
Aya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shamka Yahawa.
Shamka Yahweh.
Labadka.
Labad.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kaha. Al-Ratazah.
Al-Kaha. Al-Ratazah.
Aratazah.
In English, keep not thou silence,
Keep not thou silent.
Our silence.
O God,
O God.
O God.
hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still, O God.
And
Be
be
not
not
still,
still,
O
O God.
God.
For lo,
For
For
lo,
lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
that
Thy
enemy
enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate
they
thee
that
have
hate
lifted
thee
up
have
the
lifted
head.
up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They are taking crafty counsel against thy
Counsel
people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hated ones.
and
And
consulted
consulted against thy hidden
Thy
ones.
hidden ones.
They have said,
They are said,
come, let us cut them off from being a nation,
come,
let
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
that the name of Israel
shall
may
be
be
no
no
more
more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have
But they have
consulted
consulted together
with one consent.
with
with
one.
one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelite,
And the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of
of
Moab
Moab
and the Agaranese,
and the Agaranese,
Gebal
Gabal
Gabal
Oh,
and Ammon
and
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines
the Philistines,
with the inhabitant of Tyre,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is dwelling with them.
Asher also is dwelling with them.
They have opened the children of Lot,
They
They
have
have
opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
Salah.
do unto them
do unto
Do
them
unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the
the
Midianites,
Midianites.
the million.
as to Sarah, as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
As to Jabin,
and the brook of Kison,
and the brook of Kiss,
And the book of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at
perish at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their
Make
noble
nobles like Ab,
and like Zeb,
and like these,
and like Zeb.
and like these.
Yea,
yea,
all the princes are Zebah,
All the princes of these.
all the princes
as Zebah,
of Ziba,
and as Zalmunna,
And as
Zahuna,
who said,
who
who
said,
said,
let us take ourselves the house of God in possession.
let us take ourselves the house of God in possession.
Possession.
Oh my God,
oh
Oh
my,
my God,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the
as they
stubble
stumble
Before the wind.
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the
as
fire burns
Fire
the moon,
burneth the moon.
and as the flame setteth the mountains of fire.
and as the
And
flame
the
setteth the
flame
mountain
set
on
the
fire.
mountain of fire.
So persecute them
so
Persecute
persecute
them
with thy tempest,
with thy
with
temper
thy tempest.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them
Make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name,
they may thy land,
that they may seek thy name.
that they
That
may
they may
seek thy
seek
name.
thy name.
O Lord,
O
O
Lord,
Lord,
let them be confounded
let
let
them
them
be
be
confounded
confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled
and
forever.
troubled forever.
Forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame and perish,
let
Let
them
them
be
be
put
put
to
to
shame
shame
and
and
perish,
perish.
that men may know that thou,
That men
They
may
may
know
know that thou,
men may know that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name
which
alone
name
is
alone is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
are the most high
most
over
high
all the
over
earth.
all the earth.
Right. Second. We're gonna read the blessing for Israel. Give me a second. Give me a second, man. Yahweh,
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 Bashem Yahushai,
by Hashem
Hashem Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa,
Barak,
Barak Lanawa,
Wayasharala,
by
Yahshua,
Yasha'Allah,
Wahabayat,
Wahabayat,
Saparium,
Sapar,
Sapphire,
Barak,
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 Rapah,
Rapah,
Rabah,
Magan,
Magan,
Agan.
Hagan.
Agan.
If you have somebody names, you need to. This is the blessing players. If you prayer, if you have somebody name, say it, and we all say it once. Anis Louis.
And
and
his
his
weak.
weak.
If somebody got the name they want to pray for, go ahead.
Natalia.
Oh yeah.
Natalia. Now keep going. Nobody else has a name.
Senior.
Leslie,
Salak, say that again. We there.
Z.
Leslie,
Israel.
Leslie,
Bashem Yahushai.
Bashem Yahushai,
To water Aman.
The water of
Lord
us.
Almighty.
In English, Lord, in the name of Yahushai,
Lord, in the name of Yahweh,
Yahushai,
bless us
bless
bless
us
us
and Israel
And Israel.
and Israel
and the school.
and the
And
school.
the
Bless, shield, protect,
bless
That shield protect
Anis Louis.
and his weak.
Go ahead with the name again.
What's the name, sir?
Anis Louis.
and this week.
Who said the name before? Repeat the name that you said before.
Natalia,
Natalia.
Natalia,
Leslie,
Nesbitt.
Leslie,
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahweh,
thank you, so be it.
Thank you so
Thank you so big.
All right, well, y'all can sit down. Shalom, all right, somebody bring me to Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Usually in the ICPK, we read for the feast, not only that we say the prayers, but we also read the chapter, the feast day in Hebrew. But since we're not like our troopers and our officers over here, they're not so well in Hebrew. We're gonna do it in English. But officers and troopers, this is the time we need all as well all together. We need to upgrade. We got to get that Hebrew on lockdown. You understand? Also, the Rashi, I know you dabble a bit in it, but it wouldn't be fair for the other words not to participate. So we will do it in English. All right.
come.
All right. Somebody, Officer Darash, go ahead first. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And before the officer, just read the feast. In Israel, we have feast days. We don't celebrate Christmas. We don't celebrate Halloween. We don't celebrate none of these holidays because why? Because this is not part of our culture. In the ICPK, you come in your culture. You realize that you are Hebrew Israelite, right? You realize that you're part of the 12 tribe of Israel. What must we do then? Should we keep celebrating Christmas? Should we keep on celebrating Halloween, Thanksgiving? No, we shouldn't, because these are not our culture, and our culture is in the Bible. You understand? And this is why you don't see the Christian church celebrate these feasts that we celebrate in the Bible, because the Christian church is not about the Bible. The Christian church is about white supremacy, but also there we about black supremacy. We about black, Hispanics, and Native Indian supremacy, which is the kingdom of heaven, which is the kingdom that Christ is going to rule upon. This is the place that you want to get clean and leave the world. Christ said, leave the world, run away from the world. I'm paraphrasing, you understand? But what does that mean? That means to come back to who you are, to come back to your identity, to come back and celebrate the feast. Just like we have the feast today, the feast of the trumpets. Remember, you understand? It's a memory for us. We put them in action again. We do them over again every year. And it's a beautiful thing, man. We're going to read about the feast. It's a beautiful thing, what God has set for his people, man. Go ahead.
This is Leviticus 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, to proclaim to the
Salakia, officer. Speak to who?
speak unto the children of Israel.
This is for you, black, Hispanics, and Native Indian, man. This is for you. What we're reading right now is for you. That's your legacy. That's your culture, man. Your culture is not going trick or treat on October 31st, Halloween. Your culture is not giving flowers on Valentine. Your culture is nothing that you see out there, but your culture is in the Bible. And we dying because we don't follow our culture. We dying. We poor because we don't follow our culture, man. You understand? Go ahead.
And say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation. Even these are my feasts.
What does that mean, holy convocation? What does that mean? Somebody tell me what does it mean?
Holy convocation is like a holy day, or like a holy gathering.
No. What does that mean to convocate together?
Celebration.
Not quite. It is like a type of celebration, but what it is, what are we required to do as Israelite? Let me make it. Go ahead.
Is it a holy like part of the holy covenant?
Yes, it is. It is the feast. We're talking about the feast, so that's part of the covenant. But what does that mean? A holy convocation, like to convocate somebody, to convocate. Are we supposed to be? Are we supposed to be like separated? Are we? I'm gonna give you hints. Are we supposed to be separated, like you on your side and I'm on my side and everything?
No, sir.
So like it, so it means like to come together.
Exactly. Give the officer a hand. You understand? To come, gather together. That's what it means. You understand? Gather together. Gather together. Be together. Be together as one. That's what it means. That's what a holy convocation means. Go ahead.
Okay. 6 days shall the work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
That's a holiday right there. We have a holiday every week. God. Christians say God is good, but don't even understand the goodness of God. God tells you could work, but on the seventh day, you could work all week. But the seventh day, take a rest, man. This is what the Shabbat is about. Take a rest. Take it easy, man. And when we're talking about work, we're not talking about cooking your food. You understand? This is not work, but going what you're doing at your slavery, that's work. You understand? What you're doing at your slavery is work, but that doesn't mean you can't help somebody. You understand? You can help somebody clean up the house. You can help. You can do good on the Sabbath. Well, I should not go cook for the homeless then on the Sabbath. It's work. Fake Israel will have you thinking that you're not even able to, you're not even allowed to open the stove. Well, there's homeless people hungry in the downtown Montreal. Why not open the stove and feed them? Understand? But fake Israelite and Christian, you understand? Christian light, you understand? They would have you thinking, well, on the Sabbath, you don't even everything that you gotta eat is cold. Eat cold
Right.
meat, eat fruits and vegetable, don't cook nothing. That's a damn lie.
Right.
Keep on going.
Okay. And holy convocation, ye shall do no work therein.
Go
It is
ahead.
the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
And
Verse 4.
where? Wait. Where in where?
In all your dwellings.
What does that mean?
Whether you're in captivity or out captivity, you keep the Sabbath.
Say it again. Say it again, officer.
Whether you're in captivity or out captivity, you keep the Sabbath.
So to the fake Israelite that say, well, we're not in our homeland. We should not celebrate the feast. What do we say?
We say the law tells us to.
Exactly. In all your dwellings,
Come on, sir.
wherever you are, you got to celebrate the feast days, man. Understand? And this is they're gonna say, well, this is the Shabbat. What? Well, we're gonna read about the other holidays. What the Bible say about the other holidays as well. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their season.
Trooper Shire 1. What does holy convocation means?
Together, sir, or to assemble.
Come on, just checking if we are paying attention. You understand? So like, go ahead.
Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
When is the Lord Passover?
In the 14th day of the first month at even.
So the first month of the year, it should be the New Year's, right?
Go on, sir.
So is New Year on January the 1st.
La, sir.
You understand? This is why we should not celebrate their custom, but we should go back to our custom and celebrate when the Bible said to celebrate. Our Passover, who could brief me in with the Passover? What is the Passover? What happened during the Passover?
Salakia, sir.
Not you, somebody else.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
The Passover is basically the celebration of the Lord killing the Egyptians, killing some Hamites, and sparing us.
Killing them stinking Africans. You understand? This one West to say stinking African. Understand?
Right.
Don't be shy. Call them stinking African every chance that you have. Done. Every chance that you have, stinking African. You understand? That's one
Right.
West. Understand? So God kills those stinking Africans because why? Because God loves us. God doesn't love these stinking Africans. He killed the Egyptian. When you look at Egypt today, it's nothing but sand. Even the Africans don't even reside in Egypt no more. You got who? You got Ishmael living there. You know why? Because they put their hands on us. They put us in captivity. And this is how God repaid them. You understand? And I pray to Yahweh where Yahweh shot. The next Passover is gonna come when Christ come back. You understand? You understand? When Christ come back, that's gonna be another Passover right there.
Correct.
You understand? Where he's gonna murder. You understand? Edomites, the oppressor. But
Right.
he's gonna take care of his people, man. He's
Salakia.
gonna be. Go ahead.
Salakia, sir. I like it's just heavy what you're bringing out. Like the way you said it is like you're killing, stinking Hamites. And it's like I heard Captain Tazaria say in his debate when people try to say this book is pro other nations, just remember what the Passover is all about. It's celebrating the fact that the Lord killed Hamite babies.
Damn right, damn right. And let's give it a little hand for that. You understand? God killed the babies. God killed the first one. And not only the first one of humankind, of Africans, even the cattle, even the livestock.
Right.
You understand? That's how God was mad at, you understand, mad at the African. He even killed the livestock. Your first cow will die. You understand?
Right.
Your firstborn cow will die. Your firstborn cat will die. Your firstborn dog would have died. They have crocodiles and everything, mummified. All of them would have died. The firstborn would have died.
Right.
And I said, this is what happened in Egypt, man. Because why? Because they had us in captivity. And God says, what? God hates the stinking Africans so much. He made a feast for us to celebrate this. For us to commemorate the fact that he killed those stinking African, man.
That's right.
Right.
This Bible is your book, Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. You understand? This Bible is about you, and God is ready to go to war for you, man.
Right.
But you're not realizing yet. Because why? Because you're full of Christianity. You're full of fake Israelite. You're full of chimeric mindset. You understand? Get in the ICPK and get that real warrior spirit on you, man. Get in on all black and become a trooper, man. You understand? Then you realize that God is ready to fight for you. All you got to do is follow his words. You understand? We keep in the feast today. That's his word. God told Moses to tell the children of Israel to keep the feast. And that's what we're doing. We're going back. We are the class about perfection, right? And this is us working towards our perfection, man. This is us little by little, step by step. We're gonna be perfect, man.
Yeah.
You understand? Keep on going there, officer.
Gun. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread.
Feast of unleavened bread. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread.
You understand? This is that UPK. This is UPK style. You understand? Even last year, I don't know if y'all seen last year, I was making bread. Other brothers were making bread. You understand? Sisters were making, you understand, unleavened bread. We was like watching, you understand, what the style, what's your style, what you doing? You understand? How you do it? But that's UPK, man. You understand? That's UPK. We follow this Bible, man. We
Right.
follow these laws. And unleavened bread is for you not to eat like the bread that they sell in the supermarket. Make your own bread with no leaven in it. You understand? Put everything that's with leaven outside. If you have a mini fridge, put it in your balcony. If you have a storage place, put it in a storage place, and after that, bring it back to your house when the feast is done. You understand? Some people might throw it away, restock, but that's them. But during that feast, you should not eat unleavened. You should not eat bread with leaven in it. You should eat unleavened bread. You should use things without leaven in it. And this is a feast of the Most High. This is not Halloween. This is just about your body. You understand? This is about what you eat. Eat good, and it feels good when you go to the Passover and you eat that unleavened bread. Then it feels good. I went for the 50th, brothers, and I wish that next Passover that we have in New York on the Community General, all of us will be there. You understand? It's another experience. I could say it was the best experience of my life. You understand? It was the best experience that I ever seen. The brotherhood, the sisterhood. You understand? Everybody was like with garments. You know what I mean? Looking fresh. You understand? Warrior mode. It's the best experience I ever had. You understand? Then after that, we feast together. We eat. I didn't get the chance to stay for the feast of the unleavened bread. But I had my unleavened bread at home ready, and watching the brothers and sisters was there in spirit. You understand?
Right.
It's a beautiful experience, man. Those feasts make you live again. Those feasts bring life into you, man. Not like the white man feast where all the money that you saved up, you got to spend to the white man, give to the white man. This is about brotherhood and sisterhood. This is about how much you love God and how much you love your people, man. A holy convocation where you all gather together in brotherhood and sisterhood, man. Go ahead.
Khan. Verse 7. In the first day, ye shall have a convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
What does that mean? Wait. But you shall offer an offering made by fire. What does that mean? And not you officers, the troopers. Trooper, you're right. Trooper, shall one. What does that mean? We are on verse 8. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8.
So, Salakia, so does that offering the lamb?
Huh? Salak. I didn't hear.
Does that make it a burnt offering?
It said, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. What does that offering made by fire mean?
I'm not
Go
sure,
ahead.
sir. Salaki. Salaki, sir. I'm not 100%. I don't know what it means.
What do we do over the fire? What do we do over the fire?
We eat, we cook.
What we do?
We cook.
We cook. You understand? Either it's barbecue, either it's boiled. You cook on the fire. You understand? That's what it means. You cook that offering. You understand? Now we're gonna see how was it cooked? What the process of it? Keep on going, officer.
In the first day, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day, as a holy convocation, you shall do no servile work therein.
Understand? If you able, like you on your slavery and you're able to get that day off, get that day off. Just like any feast where you don't do no servile work. Unfortunately, in Canada, you understand, they're more strict over certain things. But You understand? If you got to file a paper, you understand, like almost an application for you to get a day off, just like my favorite. You understand? And still, they might say like, well, you know what, you new to the world, to the slavery, you can't get no these day off. But if you could get that day off, man, don't do no 12 hour work. If you can't, the most I understand, because we're in slavery, we're in captivity. The most I understand, you understand? And the Eden, the devil will pay for that, for not letting you have that day off. He will pay for that. Understand? But get that day off, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come into the land which I give unto you, and the harvest thereof, then shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
What does that mean, the first fruit? These are things that we need to know, like the first fruit. What does that mean?
Salakia, sir.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the first harvest.
The first harvest. Exactly, that's what it means. Go ahead. But not only that, the first fruit means what?
Salakia, sir.
Mm-hmm.
To give your best.
Exactly. To give what?
To give your best.
Give that to prayer, man. The first that you have, Lami. You look at this. I have this. I have that. But this is the first that I have. Like this is dear to me. You understand? Give him your best. And the same thing that we do in the UPK. We don't give the Lord the Most High halfway. You understand? Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. We give him the best that we have. You understand? We give him the best according to our abilities, man. You understand? This is why in Montreal, like people like, you know what? You too military. Not even you too military. You too into it, man. You understand what's going on? I give the Most High the best that I could offer him, man.
Right.
I'm all about the UPK. I'm all about this truth, and this is the way we gotta be. Be the best. Give your best to the Most High. Your first fruit. But you know what? All people go give the first fruit to who? The white man. Basketball, football, soccer. You understand? You see our brothers on the field with talent. You understand? Even at the slavery, you see our brothers. You understand? Giving their best, like you understand, like machine. They become machine, man. They're not human no more. Like what the hell, man? Take a breath, man. You understand? Relax, nah, man. You gotta work for master, man, and still being paid minimum wage, man. Why not give the Most High our first fruit? Why not give the Most High our best? This is what we're doing in the UPK, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And he shall wave before the Lord to be accepted for you.
Wait. What does that mean? He shall weave the sheaf before the Lord. Somebody give me the definition of sheaf. If somebody knows, bring it up. So like, just say it. You got to know what the sheaf mean and
Salakia, so it was a
weave
tool
the sheaf.
for harvesting.
Exactly. You understand? What does that mean to weave it? Wave the sheaf. It's like wave the sheaf. What does that mean? Go ahead.
Salaki, it's when you pull it in, like you pull it towards you.
No, lie.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
To wave it is to like basically you're waving it with your hand.
When you wave something to other people, what are you doing?
Salaki,
saying so.
Something. I'm waving this in front of you. What am I doing?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
You're showing it.
What was say it again, officer?
You're showing it, sir.
Sure.
Give the officer a hand. You showing it, but wait a minute. You showing it. What does that mean? Do you see the Lord? You showing it to the Lord. What does that mean?
Salakia, sir.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
That it belongs to the Lord.
Come, but it say wave it in front of the Lord. You understand? Like it, wave. And you shall we wave the sheep before the Lord. You understand? You before the Lord, right? Say, are you wave something before the Lord if the Lord is not right in front of you?
You do it before his priest, sir.
La, you close, but la, because afterwards he say on the morrow after the Shabbat the priest shall wave it.
Oh, God.
What does that mean? Imagine I have the picture in your head, right? Everybody gather together. There's an whole congregation of people, right? Now you come with your offering and you wave it in front of the Lord. Who's there? Who is there? Who is there that you're waving this to?
Salakia,
So,
our brothers and sisters, or Israel.
The brothers and sisters, Israel. You understand? Israel, the people. You waving, you bringing your offering, you like, this is what I got for the Most High. You understand? This is what I brought for the Most High. I brought my best for the Most High. You understand? Then after that, on the morrow, what does the priest do? This is the offering of so and so. This is of the offering of Super Sharia 1. He brought it here, the best that he got. You understand? This is what was going on. You understand? Go ahead. Matter of fact, as Chupa Yorad, you read next.
Sir.
Verse 12.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf a heat lamb without blemish of the first year from a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Without blemish means what? Of Salake, Chupa Yorad. Without blemish.
It means perfect, sir.
Give me an example of blemish.
Defected.
Give me an example of defect. Like how can a ship be defect or have defect?
Salakia, sir.
With this animal, it would be either not the best animal out of all of them. It would probably be like, or have some kind of a mark on it. For instance, it will have that kind of spot and it will stick out. Like it will have like
so
a mark.
the spot make the defect, or
Concert.
are you sure?
Concert.
Somebody else give me a defect. There was something.
Salakia,
All right, go ahead.
are specifically a defect for a sheep?
The what? Salakia,
No.
you was coming up.
Salakia, sir, I was asking, are you asking for a defect specifically for a sheep?
Exactly. All right, Chupa, you're right. Like let's say like the spot on the lamb, we can bring it for offering.
Nah, sir, because it's like us too. Like it would be like if we have sin on us, then we're not. Then we're. It's like compared to a sin. That's a blemish, right?
God, but they have horses that have different colors. They like two colors. They could find a spot on there like a little patch of white. You understand? Lamb like the same way. You understand? Cow the same way. If that's your first fruit, go ahead and offer the Raj.
So like, is there a blemish would be like a broken bone, for example?
Exactly, broken bone. And the trooper, you're right. You understand? Understand? It's not the color of the animal. You understand? Is the broken bone, and maybe he has one eye that is blind from one eye. Maybe he has one leg that's defective. You understand? One leg like that's shorter than the other legs. You understand? Maybe he has like a scar, A scar will be closer of a defect. You understand? Like a scar from birth. You understand? Whatever. You understand? You seen those animals that are being born today with one eye.
Right.
Like a cow, like they have a cow that was born with one eye. It's just almost like looking like a human face. That's a defect. You don't give that to the Most High. You understand? You don't give that to the Most High. Everything that defective, like the defective that's not in its 100% capacity is a defect. You understand? Like a dumb cow. You understand? Like a dumb cow, like a dumb lamb. You don't bring that to the Most High. Understand? Go ahead, keep on going.
Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 deals of a fine flour mingled with oil. And offering made by
wait, Salakia. Let's go back to verse 12. I wanted to ask this. Read verse 12 again, Salakia.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 12. And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf, a he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Go ahead, unto the Lord. What does that last part mean for a burnt offering? What in this sense? We know that it was cooking. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say to cook the lamb.
Cook the lamb, but bring me close. Bring me exactly to what it means. What does that mean? It's cooking. It's you cooking the lamb, but how are you cooking it?
Like it, sir.
Go ahead.
So you're burning it in fire.
Which means?
And the offering.
What's today's term for cooking a meat on fire?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
You roast or barbecue.
Barbecue. Understand? That's the Most High. Eating barbecue right now. Barbecue with your brothers. Barbecue with your sisters. You understand? That's a feast in the Bible, man. You barbecue the meat. You understand? Don't we black people? Don't we like barbecue? You understand? Right. We have barbecue for whatever, man. You understand? We even have barbecue for the white man holidays, man. Barbecue the meat, man. Barbecue the lamb. Understand? That's us, man. That's a black man book, man. Understand? You don't see white people barbecue because they see us barbecue. Understand? They don't even put salt. They don't put spices. They don't. Understand? They don't put nothing. You're gonna have to bring your own salt and spices on the side, man. You understand?
So like, yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The white man will come to you like, here's some boiled chicken for you, sir.
Yeah, thank goodness. Hey, so like I'm putting it parentheses. You know how like we like Caribbean people, black people, like we wash our meat, you understand? The leaves, we put salt, we put lemons. I seen a video when the black woman was explaining to the Edomite, well, we wash our meat. She's like, what? You wash your meat? What? You use soap on you use soap on your meat? They don't know about this, you understand? So this Bible cannot be about white people and for white people. It's about black people, you understand? You got barbecue in the Bible, man. You understand? Keep on reading, Triple, you're right.
Sir, verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 deals of fine flour mingled with oil.
Go ahead.
And an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink
sweet savor, what does that mean? Wait. Was Trooper show y'all one? What does that mean? Sweet savor.
Um, to flavor the meat. What's up?
Exactly. It's a good flavor. Put them spices on it, man. Put them spices. Put that salt, man, on it, man. You understand? That's right there, man. You understand? That's black people cooking right there. Put them spices on it, man. You understand? Make it smell good. Make it taste good. You understand? You never come across a good barbecue, a good black barbecue, and you smell like the smell from 2 blocks away. You understand? 5 blocks away, and you get in the barbecue and start eating, and you're like, God damn, licking your fingers, it's like it. You understand? You understand? But that's what the Most High requires. You understand? Make it so good, man. Make it so good that you will slap your mama. You understand? That's what the Most High requires.
Yeah.
That's what like it. Not, don't go slap your mama. You understand? So, you understand? I'm paraphrasing. You understand? I'm paraphrasing with this. Make it so good that you will slap your mama, man. That's what the Most High asks. You understand? With sweet savor, man. You understand? Make it good. Make it taste good. Put some. You understand? Put the spices in it. You understand? Don't be like the white man. No, what I mean, to put salt on. What I mean, no spice, no nothing. You just got the food, just blend piece of meat. You eat it, and you got like water. You know what I mean, the water coming out your mouth because it's so nasty, man. You understand? keep on going. It's like keep on going, Trooper. You're right.
Pastor, and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine,
Mhm.
the fourth part of a
And,
hin.
and, and the drink offering thereof shall be of wine. What does that mean? What does that mean? Somebody bring me home today. The drink offering shall be of wine.
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
Drink some wine or some strong.
Get available for everybody. You understand? Don't you understand? The same way you got the meat, you gotta have some drink. There's no better pleasure for a man, I'm paraphrasing, to eat and drink, right? It's in the scripture.
Right.
There you go. You have the meat, and make sure you have the wine. Make sure you have some drink for the brothers, for the sister. Drink. If you're pregnant, if you're little kids don't drink. You understand? I'm not saying that for people to say, well, you know what, I gotta give drink to my kids and give drink to the pregnant women. Not laha. You understand? But those that are allowed to drink, you understand? That's not carrying a child or underage, drink up, man. You understand? Drink with moderation, man. You understand? This is the feast of the Most High, and you see the feast of the Most High. You eating good, you drinking good, yeah, brotherhood, man. You understand? This is the brotherhood, and for me not to follow this, for us not to follow this, where you could eat and drink, be in harmony with your brothers. You understand? Respect your brother and trust your brother. Well, he's not gonna get drunk and try to have sex with my wife.
Right.
You understand? He's gonna respect. He's not gonna try to rob me. You understand? And see, you think, well, women, he's gonna drink a little bit, so I'm gonna try to rob him. You understand? Nah. Understand? This is the feast of the Most High. But you could drink, you could partake, you could be. You understand? Put some UPK music at the same time, man.
Right.
You understand? Put some UPK music at the same time. The best of the best, man. Put some Captain Catazar, man. Put some Captain Tower War, man. You understand? And so on, man. This is what it is, man. This is the feast of the Most High, man. You understand? God did something beautiful for Israel, but we rather go celebrate Halloween. We rather go celebrate all these nonsense things, man. Go ahead, Triple, you're right.
Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
In all your dwelling, forever. You understand? Forever, you should do this. You understand? And you should not eat exactly those things, bread nor crushed corn during that feast. You understand? But eat some good damn goddamn barbecue, man. Drink some wine, drink some liquor with your brothers, man. You understand? Most unfortunately, we're not together in one place. You understand? We're all in Toronto. You understand? We could partake, but we're still here. You understand? We still could have class. You understand? We could have the feast. You understand? On the airways, and I'm with you. I'm with you in your house in the spirit. You are with me in the spirit over here as well. You understand? And we eating good. You understand? We drinking good. You understand? We feasting good. We putting some after we put some music. I'm gonna let the music play until the whole night. You understand? Put it on low so the neighbors don't mean no complain. But the music gonna be playing, jamming. You understand? I'm gonna be sleeping on some cattle's that entire wall. You understand?
Right.
That's what it is, man. That's the feast of the Most High, man. Okay? We are princes after all, right? We are princes after all. We are a royal nation. We got to feast and party like we are royal. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 15. And you shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering.
Mm-hmm.
7 Sabbath shall be complete. Verse 18, Salakia. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath, you shall number 50 days, and you shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
That 50 days. That 50 days is a Christian feast that they celebrate. What is it called? If somebody know,
Salakia.
go ahead.
It's oh wow, I just forgot. I know what it's called, but it's right.
Slovakia.
It's start with. Go ahead. Officer Zabaj.
Is it Lent? Is that the Christian
Lie.
feast?
It start with a P.
Oh, Salakia, so it's
I
called
don't know.
Pentecost.
Exactly. Give the officer that Pentecost. That's where it comes from with the Christian. You understand? Pentecost. Penta means what?
50.
50. You understand? That's where it comes from. You understand? That's why when you read these laws, you break it down and you could see through everything. This is why the laws are knowledge, man. You understand? This is why the laws are knowledge. Us understanding, know the laws, man.
Salakia.
Understand? Go ahead. Go ahead.
The fake Jews call it the Omar count.
Exactly. You understand? Understand? But they're gonna have a different date, not the date the Bible requires. You understand?
Right.
And Trooper, you're right. Keep on going.
Sir. Verse 17. You shall bring out your habitation 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baked with leaven. Salakia. They are the first fruits of the Lord.
Go ahead.
Verse 19. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
Wait a minute. Why can't we offer pork?
Slovakia.
Salakia, sir, it's a commandment that we should offer a ram and Salakia. It's not a commandment.
Go ahead.
It's a commandment.
What commandment? Yeah, it's a commandment. But why should not we offer? Why can't we offer pork though?
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
Because we don't eat pork and pork is unclean.
That's the simple answer. You understand? Pork is unclean. It's an abomination. You understand? God tells you not to eat it, so you think you can make an offering to God with pork? You understand? With lobster, with crab and shrimp, but it tells you not to eat it. You understand? But the Christian will do such a thing. Christian wouldn't mind. Tell a Christian, if you have a religion where you tell Christian, well, you could bring any type of offering to the Most High. Bring a rat if you then please. You understand? They will bring a rat. Look at those Hindus. Those Hindus that venerate rats, man. They venerate monkeys, man. You understand? I've seen a temple. I'm not lying to you. I've seen a temple. Look that up. I've seen a temple where you see rat with milk. There's a bunch of rat in the temple. They have milk. They have like a fountain of milk for the rats. Rats just running out everywhere. You understand? I pray to God the day that there's gonna be a disease that's unleashed on these understand on these heathens, man.
Right.
On these Elamites. They have rats. They have venerate rats. They have the rat temple. They have the monkey temple. They have the cow temple. The cow that was born with one eye. There's a cow that was born with one eye. The Elamites say, you know what? That's a sign from God. That's our God is. That's what our God coming back, man. You understand? But God requires something without blemish, man. You understand? Without blemish. He has one eye. Nah, don't offer it to God, man. You understand? Matter of fact, maybe I wouldn't even eat it. Kill it, feed the eater with it. You understand?
Right.
Give it to the Elamite. Give it to the Chinese eat every damn thing. Well, you know what? This is a cow with one eye. It's good for you. Don't eat no bad. Don't eat no bad. You understand? It's better than the bad that you're eating, man. You understand? Feed the China. Matter of fact, feed those taken African that are eating flies. You understand? feed them with that one eye cow. You understand? Give it to those taken African. Here's a piece of crumb of our kingdom. You understand? That's how we gotta understand. But we give our best to the Most High, man. Go ahead, Triple E Rock.
Sponsor. With their meat offerings and their drink offerings, even an offerings made by fire, give sweet flavor unto the Lord.
Now we're talking about the first feast of that's the first fruit, right? Somebody bring me the green corn ceremony. Look up the green corn ceremony. We're gonna do it quick. We might go over the time, but it's also wild though. Green corn ceremony.
Green corn.
Green corn.
Oh.
I knew about it by watching Officer Abang. You understand? By watching Officer Abang, you understand? Talking in class, you understand? Giving knowledge, I knew about that.
I found it, sir.
Go ahead.
It says the green corn ceremony or bus is an annual ceremony practiced among Native American peoples associated with
practice by who?
Among various Native American people.
That's those natives. So native was celebrating a feast, green corn ceremony. Let's hear about it. Go ahead, Officer The Rock.
Come on. Be associated with the beginning of the yearly corn harvest. Bus is a term given to the ceremony by white traders, the word being a corruption of the Creek word paskita for a fast.
For what?
For a fast.
Go ahead.
These ceremonies have been documented ethnographically throughout the North American eastern woodlands and southeastern tribes. Historically, it involved a first fruits.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. In what? In
A,
what?
a first fruits.
Wait a minute, Officer Darash. You're telling me they celebrated first fruit?
God, sir.
Those natives celebrated. Where do we find first fruit, though?
In the scripture, sir.
Damn right. God damn. Good night. So who are those natives, man? Who are those Latinos, man? Israelite like us, man. You understand? This we could. I mean, we with the knowledge of Sabon is dropping on us and dropping in class, we could shut down anybody, man. We just got to take note. Native Indians celebrated first fruit. Why the oppressor, the Edomite, the devil didn't want to call it first fruit, knowing damn well that was first fruit. He called it something else. Understand? But then when they came over here, they're like, oh damn, they celebrate first fruit. But I thought they're supposed to be Chinese. You understand? That came from the Bering Strait. Nah, man. These native Indians were Israelite, man. They are Israelite. You understand? They
Right.
came over. Go ahead.
Oh no, go. Like I said, I just wanted to read the last part, but you can go ahead and finish.
So like, you cut him off a little bit.
Can you hear me, sir?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying that if you want, I could finish the last part because the last
Go ahead. Let's finish it. Let's finish it.
it's fun, sir. It says the ceremony is marked with dancing, feasting, fasting, and religious observations.
Religious what?
Observations.
Understand? This is what it is, man. The native Indian follow first fruit, and we reading about first fruit right now. You understand? They knew what it was about. You understand? You bring your best, you understand, to the Most High, and after that, you bring your best to eat with your people. You understand? You're not gonna bring those no damn blemish cow, blemish. You understand? You understand?
Right.
Not whatsoever that the Most High doesn't want. But you bring your best for your people, and those natives know about it. How do they know about it? How did they know about it if they're not Israelite? How did they know about it if they were over here, came from the Bering Strait, and were supposed to be Chinese? Chinese don't follow these things. You understand? These people, these natives are Israelite, man. But if you don't do your research, if you don't, you understand, if you're not around scholars like Officer Abban, you will not know these
Right.
things. You understand? You will not know these things. And this is why we gotta be scholars as well in Canada and research everything. So everybody could bring something to the plate. You understand? But this is what it is, man. Those native was following first fruit. Keep on going, Triple your rod, because we late at night. You understand? Go, keep on going, and get your drink. Go get some food. Get some food. Don't mind, man. We celebrating today, man. Understand?
Right. We definitely celebrating, sir.
Triple your rod. Go ahead.
Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and two lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings.
Now, most people will say, "Well, you don't follow these things. You don't sacrifice no more." What should we say then? You don't bring no sacrifice to no temple. What should we say?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
We explain to them that Yahushua is our final sacrifice.
Exactly, and you could bring to Psalm 51 verse 16 as well. You understand? Somebody, Trooper Shower One, bring me there right quick. Just right quick before you understand. Trooper, you're right. Go back. Just so.
Salakia, sir. You said Psalm
So Psalm
116.
51 verse 16. And 17. 50, 16. So like,
Another one.
go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 51 and verse 16. For thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering.
You understand? We're reading about these things right now. Keep on going.
Another one, Khan. Verse 17. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit.
What does that mean, broken spirit?
Salakia, a humble spirit.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Give in to the trooper, man. Trooper shot. That's what it is. Humble spirit. You understand? Go ahead.
Concept. A broken and a contrite heart. O
You
God,
understand? Which means a heart that's willing to learn. You willing to learn. You're not like you understand those loudmouth Christian. You understand? And like no. What you explain them the Bible and they're like, yo, I'll do what I want. You understand? No, you want to learn. We want to follow the feast. You understand? Even though it's late, we might have slavery tomorrow. You understand? We still want to give the Most High our best. You understand? In our abilities. That's what a contrite spirit, you understand? Contrite heart means, you understand? And this is what we do. We don't have no bullocks. We don't have no lamb. We don't have no, you understand, no cow to give to the offerings to the Most High. Christ is offering, but you know what? We show to the Most High that we want to follow His law. We show to the Most High that we want to follow this feast, man. And we're gonna be in that brotherhood. No matter we could be far or we could be close. We're still gonna be that brother. We're still gonna feast and we're still gonna obey the Most High, man. You understand? That's why you tell a Christian, man, that well, you don't bring no sacrifice in the temple. Tell them exactly that. You understand? Christ is, like Officer Naraj said, Christ is our sacrifice, and God doesn't require, it doesn't take pleasure in the blood of cows and the blood of lamb, but in a contrite spirit. You understand? Just like when we do wrong in the UPK, for something wrong, you will be fine. Why? Because you will learn by that. You will learn, and this is all God wanted to show. If you got to give your best because you sin, it will stop you from sinning. Well, I got the best I could sell it for. I price of money. You understand? God damn, you understand? I'm gonna have to give it up for everybody to eat. At the same time, it teaches brotherhood. But at the same time, you should be like, you know what? I'm not gonna sin. But all people, you understand? All people were making the Levites rich back in the days by sinning, and bringing to the Levite. Understand? Keep on reading and to bring you right.
Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits.
We're reading it first fruit again. We just read about the native keeping the first fruit, right? We're reading about the first fruit right now. Go ahead.
For a wave offering before the Lord with the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest.
You understand? It shall be holy to the Lord. Back in the days, the priest used to eat exactly the meal. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 21. And you shall proclaim on the self-same day that it may be a holy convocation unto you. You shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
So you mean to tell me we got to follow these things forever and ever? So when Christ returns, are we going to follow these things?
Answer.
So you see, but a Christian will tell you the laws are done away with. Do Christians really love God then? God said to do this forever and ever. Wherever you at, wherever, fake Israelite will tell you, well, you know what? You're not in your homeland. God said, teach it to your kids and make your kids teach it to their kids. You understand? That's what God is saying. Be a role model. Be a role model for your kids. And this is what we're teaching in the UPK. For you to be a role model, not only to your kids, but for the entire race of Black, Hispanics, and Native Indian. You understand? Be a role model for them. They need role models. You understand? They need men. We need men like General Yohana, man.
Right.
To step up, you understand, that will follow Christ and step up and sacrifice their life to teach us this truth, man. You understand? And we walking right after General Yohana, right after Christ, right after the officers, the generals, the other generals, the captains, and the officers, man, above us. You understand? And that's what we're doing in the UPK, man. Get in the UPK before it's too late. You see what's going on in the world. Come into the banner of the Most High. Come into the banner of the UPK where we follow the Most High. Well, we tell you to follow the Most High forever and ever, man. Keep on going. Matter of fact, Triple I want to go ahead. You next.
Sir. Are we on verse 21?
Verse 22.
Verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of the field when thou reap.
Wait. Read that part again, True.
Thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of the field.
But go ahead from the top. Go ahead from the top from verse 22.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of the field.
What does that mean?
You don't take the best of your harvest. You leave it.
La. That's not what it means. Read it again. There's gonna be a word that's gonna strike something in your mind. There's a lot. I'm gonna give you an example. There's a lot similar for us, and the same word is in the law. Read it again.
And when you reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of the field.
What's the corner of the field?
Slakia. I'm pretty sure there's a law where we're not supposed to harvest everything so that the blind can eat.
It doesn't say blind. We don't see the blind in the scripture right there for it. Okay, read the entire verse. It's gonna give you an idea.
Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of the harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
So what does that mean then? What does that mean?
You're leaving some of the food. You're leaving some of your harvest.
Some of your harvest. Can eat. What part of your harvest that you're leaving? Not you, officer. Let the trooper get this one.
Concept.
If I always visualize things. You know, always visualize. When you read in the Bible, always visualize like how it was, the context of things. You have a garden, right? You have a garden. He tells you what? Read the verse again. You have a garden. Let's say your garden is a square or rectangle shape. You understand? Right. Read that verse again. Read the verse again.
And when you reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of the field when thou reapest.
What is the corner of the field? When you keep in mind, you have a land. You have a land. You do an agriculture on your land. Chupa your rock.
like the around the edges,
Go ahead.
um, like the corners of the field. So,
Exactly. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's exactly what it means. But what does it say? What does the verse say about the corners of the field? About the edges of the field?
it's saying that and I make them clean, so we don't harvest from.
Exactly. You don't harvest. You don't harvest. You leave it for somebody that's gonna pass by. That's from your people. You understand? In the
Oh,
80, like in the island, I don't know if they do that in every island nation and everything. But in the 80, what happens? Like there's gonna be a road, right? The road you go from point A to point B. You're gonna find fields like, especially where, like, not in Port-au-Prince, like in the big city, but like when you go like in the outside of the city, you're gonna find roads, and you're gonna find like field of mangoes, field of this, field of that. And you know what happened? You could just go some places. You could just go onto the side, and you start, you know what I mean, eating mangoes from the side. Because
Right.
why? Everything that's around the side is for pass buyers. You understand? Another Asians, you understand? Another Asian that's passing by on his journey, and you just sit down. You got to catch a break. You understand? And you take a mango, and then you understand, and you eat. Understand? Therefore, on the floor like apples. You understand? And they're still ripe and they're still good. You understand? You got some water. Put some water and clean it up a little bit. Go ahead to put your rock.
yeah, sir. So in this verse, so I understand that it's saying to leave it to the less fortunate, right, at the end. But it also
Exactly.
the Lord is commanding as well to leave it for the strangers. Now, who are the strangers in this context?
What they blow my mind.
Okay. Um, so I want to say it's our brothers and sisters, but
Mhm.
like other Israelites, but I'm not 100%. I mean, I know strangers is used like outsiders in other contexts, like not our people, but I'm not 100.
We had the Gentile breakdown recently in Toronto, right? We had the Gentile breakdown. Understand? Where
Right.
Officer as Sabaja and Officer Darash did the first class together, you understand? But that's exactly what it's saying. It's about another Israelite. Those strangers are not about Edomites and nah. They about Israelite
Right.
that might pass by, you understand? Let's say he was, I'm gonna use Jamaica. You understand? Well, I'm not from Jamaica. I'm from you understand, 80.
Let's see.
I'm a Levite. Right? Yeah, you understand?
Right.
So I go to Jamaica, you understand? And then I go next to a field. I'm tired. I'm walking. I'm exploring. I go next to a field. I see some mango tree. You understand? And I just sit down next to the field, and on the corner, I'm allowed to take some of the mangoes that's over there. You understand?
Right.
That's how it was back in the day. You understand?
Sponsor.
That's exactly how it was.
So,
Understand? So these strangers here are not other people but Israelites, your people, your brother that might be from the east and you're living in the
Right.
west, your brother that might be from the south and you living in the north, understand? Etc. Vice versa. Understand? And those brothers, if they come across your field, leave that portion, leave the side of the field for them. Understand? Don't go cultivate that and they understand if somebody pass by and can't find no food. Leave some food for the people, for the needy. Understand? That's what it's talking
Right.
about. That's about brotherhood. That's about loving your nation, man. Understand? That's about thinking, well, maybe officers of budget might come next to my field. Understand? Well, you know what, brother? Even though I'm not here, that portion of the field is for you. Go ahead, grab something to eat, man.
Baba Kasha.
That's the same way with Officer Darash, you understand? Well, you understand? Officer Adia might come to Toronto. I got my field, you understand? He might pass by there, get something to eat, man. You understand? Somebody else, another
Right.
Israelite might pass by, get something to eat. Go ahead, Officer Darash.
So, like you sir, there's a law in the book of Deuteronomy. I forget exactly where, but it talks about, it kind of reiterates the same thing, and it says that if you're passing through your brother's land, and you want some food, you can pick it with your hands and eat, but you can't take it in a sack. Like you can't, you know what I mean?
Exactly. That would be stealing. You know what I'm saying? That would be robbing the brother, man. Understand? You don't want to go in now. I mean, like do it like a bank robbery on your brother. You want to. I mean, well, I'm hungry right now. Two, three mangoes. You understand? You want to go and bank rob? You understand?
Right.
You have a bag full of mangoes. It's like you're right. Have a bag of mangoes and be like, you know what? I'm gonna sell these mangoes. You understand? Whatever. I said, nah, you don't want to do that. Go ahead, Tribute Rod.
Khan, to water, sir. Just wanted to, if somebody were to ask me, if I were to break down the scripture to someone, right, where can I take them to so they can see what the word stranger means here?
Well, you could go where we went at with the strangers on the Concordia's Bible Dictionary. You understand? And you could see who is he talking to. You could go back to the first verse of the chapter. Who is it talking to? You understand? It's talking to the children of Israel. You understand?
Khan, sir.
Verse 2, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel.
Right.
Understand? That's where you could go. Now, I mean, that's the perfect place where you could go.
I
Go back
understand.
to you understand?
Like sir, I understand that he said that he said to Moses to command Moses to speak to the children, but it's not like so. Then it makes a reference in like the strangers. That's why I was kind of like iffy about it. If somebody would kind of counteract what I was, what we're trying to explain, so I can just give them a direct answer, So
Strong in concordance will get definition of answer. You understand? And who was in that land? Who was gonna be in that land? You understand? God was telling to Moses, I mean, when you in the land and everything, and your people in the land. So he was talking to Israel for Israel. You understand? They have other laws about them. I mean, about the other nation that might be dwelling amongst us. You understand? Give them the roadkill. You understand? Don't eat the roadkill, but give it to them. I said, don't if you give your bro if you got give your brother what you might call it again
roadkill.
a loan, don't put taxes on it, but put taxes on the loan you give to the Eden.
Right.
These are laws. So this is not talking about the stranger of the nation, but Israelite. Understand? All right, the time is going fast. All right, the officers of Baja, go ahead, verse 23.
Khan, Adawan Khan. Leviticus 23, verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of all the month shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial.
Wait a minute. You understand? Shabbat means what?
So like a rest, sir.
Rest, a day of rest. Have a day of rest. Relax a little bit, man. You've been working all this month, all this year. You've been working hard. Rest a little bit, man. Have some barbecue, man. Chill, relax. Have some drink, man. Blow the trumpet a little bit, man.
Right.
And all people used to blow the trumpet. Why? Because you understand there's wartime, there's an enemy coming by, you understand? There was different. And when you look at the Native Indian, they did the same thing. When you look at 80, you see there's a picture that was next to in front of the Asian palace, you understand? We could say like Asian White House. It's called Neg Marron. I already posted it and everything. I'll post it like tomorrow. I'll tag you in it. But Neg Marron, you see the man like a slave, like blowing not a trumpet, but a shell. You understand? A shell from the ocean. He's blowing that, and that's why in Haiti we blow like we blow the shells. We make music with it and everything. He was blowing the shell. So all people always used to blow. You understand? Have signal if there's enemy, if we're gonna attack, if they're attacking. You understand? Just like we in camp, somebody come close, back up. back up. Back in the day, that would be, I mean, that would be like sounding the trumpet. Boom, enemy close by. Understand? Enemy close. Well, that's how it is. We used to blow the trumpet. That's our instrument. That's our way of life. Keep on going.
Khan on one Khan. A memorial of blowing of trumpets and holy convocation. Verse 25. Ye shall do no silver work therein.
You understand? If you could get that day off, get that day off. You understand? And I'll see if we're able to have that. But if we could have letters for every day off that we got, you understand? Every Shabbat, you understand? Day off feast that we could have. I talked to Officer Aban about that. Like this, we don't have to work. You understand? Slave for the white man while we're supposed to not need to be feasting. You understand? I'll see into that for the future. All right?
Most High in Christ, sir.
Understand? Most High in Christ. Go ahead.
Salakia. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
What does that mean? Offering made by fire?
Concert barbecue.
Barbecue. I have a barbecue, man. Don't have a barbecue. You understand? When for July, for you understand July 10th. You understand for Flag Day. You understand? Don't have barbecues for none of these things. But have a barbecue for your feast, man. For the feast of trumpet, man. Barbecue with your brother, man. Understand? Drink with your brother, man. Brotherhood and sister. We need brotherhood. Matter of fact, in us in Canada, we're gonna show the epitome of brotherhood. We're gonna show what brotherhood is really look like. You understand? In Canada, in the ISBK, you understand? That's what we're gonna show over here. Because we are the best, man. We are the children of Mosai. We are princes, man. Understand? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, officers.
No, I was just thinking. Just as I was thinking about everything you were saying, I'm saying barbecue. It's the nighttime. We're about to barbecue, right? The Most High, He set our Sabbath from the night till the next night. So now in the morning, we all drank, we all ate. No one wants to wake up and go to slavery. It's our Sabbath day. The Most High is amazing.
Good, man. Yeah, you got to go to work. I'm good, man.
Right?
That's the most like. They didn't want to give me that day off. Probably just gonna call off and be like, I ain't coming in.
Right.
I'll be like that sometimes. I ain't coming in.
Right. Right, sir. Concert.
Go on. Understand? Go ahead. We're gonna close the class with this. I just wanted to get to that piece, and we're gonna close the class.
Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 27. Also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement, and it shall be an holy convocation unto you.
From today to, you understand, 10th day from today, we're gonna have the feast of the Day of Atonement. You understand? Well, we don't eat, we don't drink for 24 hours. If you're pregnant, a child, you understand, you need your medication, you can't live without it. You gotta eat. Don't do it. We'll do it for you. Just like, you understand, General Miami say, we'll do it for you. You understand? We'll do that day. We'll fast for you. Understand? We get down that road for you, because you understand you can do it. We're not forcing no child, no pregnant woman to fast. You understand, for 24 hours. You understand? Nah, we'll do it for them. But on that day, we should not work. We should not understand. That day is a day for we could remember. You understand? Our forefathers' sin, our sin. We could be like, you know what? I gotta do better. Afflict yourself. That day, you understand, the atonement is the day where you afflict yourself. Understand? It's like you're punishing yourself. The Arabs have one way to do it. They cut themselves up. I don't know if you've seen it where they slide themselves up until they get bloody and everything. That's one way they celebrate the Day of Atonement.
Concept.
Understand? But it's not really that. It's not really that. It almost looked like when the prophets of Baal was cutting themselves in front of the prophet. Almost looked like that. You understand?
Good night.
The Catholic as well have similar to something similar to that as well, like the Christian as well. You understand? But you understand? Read that part again, Officer Zabadi.
Khan, other one, Khan. Salakia. 27. Also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Go ahead.
It shall be an holy convocation unto you. And ye shall afflict your souls. And
shall do what?
offering.
You shall do what?
Ye shall afflict your souls.
What does that mean, to afflict your soul?
Salakia, sir. To feast on pain. That's the best way I can say it, sir.
That's a good way to put it. To feast on pain. You understand? To afflict your soul. No, don't eat. You understand? Eating make you glad, make you happy, right? You feel good when you eat. You feel good when you drink. Don't eat, don't drink for 24 hours. Some of our people, you understand, that they don't eat and they don't drink like for days. You understand? Think about the homeless that's in the street. Like some of them might get one meal once a week. Understand? Now go ahead.
Like when I first did the first time I've ever did the Day of Atonement, like I had to call an officer of bond just to get clarification. That's what like all troopers and officers should do if you don't know what the Day of Atonement is, just to get clarification on how the UPK did it. And he basically told me how we're fasting, and that's what he told me. We're feasting on pain tonight. Tonight we feast on pain.
You understand? Eating makes you feel good. You understand? Drinking makes you feel good. Well, today you won't eat, you won't drink. You understand?
Right.
Think about the other people that can have something to eat every day, that don't have something to drink every day. Think about the native that on their own land that they don't have clean water. Think about that. Understand? But once again, pregnant woman, nah, we'll do it for you. Children, we'll do it for you. Old men, you understand? Old people that you need to take care, that needs to be taken care of, we'll do it for you. You
Right.
understand? We're not like the white men that will, deny our people things. To be well. You understand? We need them to be healthy as well. We'll do it for them. We'll do it for those that's incapable of keeping that feast. You understand? The Day of Atonement will fall this year. Will fall on the 26th of September. Understand? And we're reading about that. But anyway, we're gonna close the class. It's already 2 o'clock, and some of us got to go to slavery. Understand? For the rest of for everybody out there, keep reading the feast of the about the feast. You understand? The chapter. You understand? And hopefully, brothers, we'll be well knowledgeable. You understand? In Hebrew, so you understand, we could start reading the Hebrew in class. You understand? We go ahead, Officer Daraj.
Salakia, sir, did you still want me to blow the horn?
All right, hold on a second. We close it. Once I say Amajam, we do it. All right.
Try, sir.
You understand? So this is what it is. So come in the ICBK, man. Come back to your heritage. Come back to who you are, and let's do it big. Let's change Canada. Let's change the life of every Black, Hispanic, and Native. You understand? In Canada, around the world. You understand? That being said, I'm Officer 500 Ariyah with the ISPK Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge on the Community General Yahana. That being said, Amajam, which means stand. Go ahead, Officer.
Salakia, sir, let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead, Officer. Go ahead.
Come on, sir.
right. All right. You know what I mean? And we're going to read the Lord Prayer and we're going to end the class. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kwadash.
Kwadash.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwatka.
Malakwatka.
Tabahar.
Tabahar.
Ratazaka.
Ratazaka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Baratazah.
Baratazah.
Kaya.
Ayah.
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 Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Latan Nawa.
Nawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Ka.
Ka.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Kawabwat Nawa.
Kawabwat Nawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kawabwat Yanawa.
Kawabwat Yanawa.
Walaha.
Walaha.
Tabayahanawa.
Tabayanawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Abba.
Abba.
Awashainawa.
Awashainawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahahala.
Wahala.
Wahataparaha.
Wahataparaha.
Lai Walamium.
Lamiam.
Aman. In English, our Father which art in heaven.
Our Father which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth as it is in heaven.
In earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us
not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
but
deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever so be it.
Forever so be it.
Amen.
Amen.
That being said, we West ISUPK, you understand? All right, warriors. You understand? Feast, eat, and drink, be in that brotherhood, and tell your rib to be in that sisterhood. You understand? Represent the UPK to the fullest, man. You understand? Represent that kingdom to the fullest. All right?
Shalom. So Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatuh.
Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatuh.
Shalom. Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatuh.